You can sew more and more efficiently when you keep two tools right close near your sewing machine. Soon you'll be cranking out a cute applique pillow for Easter and, my favorite on the table, an oversized patchwork carrot to match. Kris Thurgood is firing up our spring sewing projects today on the show. I know, the anticipation is big, right?
Right.
We're like dancing behind the fence and all of a sudden the spring fence has been thrown open and Kris is charging through. I love it.
I'm so excited.
These carrots, I know we're gonna start with the pillow. Yeah. And it's cute too. I don't want to ignore.
It's okay.
Or neglect.
I mean, this is over the top.
Literally, these carrots are amazing. This is out of your own beautiful brain.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've done fabric carrots in the past, small scale, and I thought, why not go big?
Okay, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. But first, let's say hello to the mascot of Easter and spring. This pillow, you say, is actually pretty simple to do.
Oh my goodness, it is so simple to do because this is a pre-made blank that they call them.
What's that?
Well, it means that it's almost like a ready-bought item, meaning that it's all sewn for you, basically.
Okay.
You buy it like this. It has the side seams already open and serged for you. It's already quilted for you in that darling honeycomb quilting on here that is very on trend.
Chic and so
yes,
upscale.
Absolutely. And it's linen. And the zipper, this is the best part. The zipper's already installed for you.
I mean, what are we doing?
So talk about taking this project super quick.
Well, you told my producer some home sewers are unintentionally slowing themselves down a little bit.
It's true, because if you can have items that are already halfway done for you, I mean, you're golden.
Why not?
Exactly.
Why not?
So what this means basically is that you can go and embellish this as much as you want to your heart's content, put a cute applique like the bunny on here. I mean, seriously, that was put together in 5 minutes, and then all you have to do is you're just going to put your right sides together. Blip, blip, blip. I like to do that for my sewing effect.
Works for me.
Right there without the sewing machine.
Made sense,
blip,
connected.
Blip. Exactly.
I had a verbal visual.
Exactly. And then you just stuff it with a pillow. I mean, it doesn't get simpler.
Okay, so cute. But you feel the satisfaction of checking a creative project and your couch is happy because it has that darling pillow that you didn't even have to visit Target for.
That's right.
Fantastic.
Exactly.
Cutest. I love the contrast too of the black bunny with the cute little tail against that linen. That's so pretty. To the carrots. You went big and it paid off. This is, you can have a bucket, you can have a bouquet of giant patchwork carrots.
Why not, right?
Everyone needs one.
Everyone needs one.
We're saying it.
I'm excited to put it on my porch, and I'm just aching for spring to come, right?
I know.
And that snow to melt. The carrots make me happy.
Well, and I told Kris before the show, like, when else, I mean, I don't know, this is a genuine question, but when else are you really reaching for bright orange fabric outside of Halloween, so a new use for that color palette.
Exactly, and it is the perfect project to use your scraps. If you've got a whole bunch of scraps of orange, because this is so simple, you're gonna be amazed. So the first thing I'm using is, this is called Easy Piecing Grid, and it's basically a fusible on one side, and it has this marked off into squares, all right? Now, this is how easy it is because, look at this, Brooke. I'm gonna take all of my little squares of fabric.
It's like a puzzle.
Cut them up into 2.5-inch squares. And I place them on here and I fuse them down with an iron. All right, so it is like a puzzle.
You ran the iron right over this? It's a puzzle you don't even have to get right because you're making it up as you go.
Exactly, and I'm putting my green along the top, my orange along the bottom.
Okay.
So what this means is that this is going to take half of the work out for you, because normally when we have small squares, we have to piece them individually one by one. However, with this method, you don't, because it's all fused as one.
Okay.
So what happens is when I take it to the sewing machine, I'm just going to fold this over like that, and I sew that seam all along there. When that seam is done, I fold over the next one. One big long seam. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, so I'm seeing a little bit of gaps, a little bit of panes, which...
And it's exactly what you want in order for it to fold over.
So when you sew it, it seals those empty window panes. Okay.
Yep. So let me show you.
How fun is this? Suddenly orange is my favorite color.
Cute. I love it too. This is what it's going to look like when all the pieces have been sewn together and you didn't do it one by one. It was big long strips one way, or big long strips the other way.
So that backward fold over, you've closed in all those gaps.
Yep. All those gaps.
Here's a question I have. I don't even know how to ask this question, but like when you're pulling the orange scraps, or maybe you're shopping the new orange pieces for your jumbo checkerboard, not checkerboard, what do we say, patchwork carrot. How do you know? Is there a pattern that will throw it off? Like, is there a pattern that will detract the eye and now you've gone so far? Because you've got some whites, you've got some pinks, you've got some yellows. How do you know from a creative standpoint that that is going to work and blend and meld with the orange effect you're going for? Does that make sense?
It does make sense, and it's a question that a lot of people have. And my theory is you throw caution to the wind and you just put it on.
You just go for it.
Because that's what is part of the charm of this project. You've got something very eclectic, very scrappy, not too matchy-matchy.
Right.
And I still am pulling in the oranges, even though I have the whites. It makes it just a fun, creative project that looks scrappy, and scrappy is where it's at.
So you almost want those wild cowboy fabrics sprinkled in there.
Why not?
Okay.
Why not, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got 2 rows of green. The rest are orange. All we're going to do now is we just simply fold it in half. And then we just take a pair of scissors and we cut from the bottom of that fold up into a corner.
Just diagonal.
Okay, just diagonal. No big deal. So that's what I did here. You can see I cut that off.
Yeah.
And now I have this shape of a carrot. I'm going to now put right sides together and sew that.
Zoop.
You're gonna
Isn't
get
that what we do?
Zoop, zoop, exactly.
Zoop.
And then turn it right side out and you're done. Zoop, zoop.
Look at that. Well, the hair, the ponytail. What's happening? What is that?
I was trying to think of something really fun and whimsical because, you know, we've got oversized carrots. You got to have a lot of fun with it.
Yes.
So I actually went to Hobby Lobby and I went down the greenery section and I just kept looking at all the greenery going, there's got to be a carrot top here somewhere.
This is like wired crepe paper.
It is.
Cute.
The coolest thing? And that was found in the greenery department. So I had these big bunches of these wild things going on. And I said, that's what I'm sticking. That's what I'm sticking in there. So you stuff it with stuffing and you just tie it up at the top.
The checker was like, I don't know what she's doing, but I don't ask questions anymore.
Exactly. Like, whatever, right? So
I love it.
That's what makes it super fun, I think.
I love it. And we love you for introducing us to these tools and these products that allow us to create such cool, you know, creative, personalized pieces, but in half the time.
Thanks.
Beautiful. Kris, where can we get these products and the cute fabric you use too?
Well, we're found at mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com, as well as we have stores in Orem, Sandy, and Logan.
How's the Orem store doing?
Doing great.
So fun.
We love being down there.
So fun to have that brand there in Utah County. So be sure to check it out if you're in the area. Kris, thank you so much. Spring is starting here.